What's up? Welcome to Absolute Harmony. I'm Tiffany, and we are connecting with the God Tlaloc, Tlaloc. This is the Aztec god of storms, thunder. Um, we are connecting with him to get messages regarding time. So we'll also be connecting with the Masters of Time as well. Seeing what messages want to be shared. This reading is going to give you truth concerning the bones of your ancestors. In particular, those who fell victim to dark magic, spell work, witchcraft. Tlaloc is talking about the injustices that have kind of traversed through the generations, and this is both on this planet and prior to. This is catching the runaways. There have been a lot of these criminals who have portrayed themselves as an emperor, or maybe held high positions, maybe currently hold high positions, that feel like they can just outrun justice. This is people who feel that they are above nature, above God, above the Creator. Tlaloc is putting chains that mental chains on these people. And these chains are eternal. These chains will take away any connections that they have to immortality. This is taking away any ancestral connections that they may be using to jump through portals, to connect with their money, to connect with outside help. This is putting up blockages that they've been using to keep their keep their mastermind, keeping the connections that they've been using to as support, the people that have been encouraging them, the demons, the mindsets, the behaviors of people around them, family, loopholes that they feel that they are entitled to because they know the law. This may be lawyers, this may be people involved in the justice system, this may be people who have connections to the justice system, people who are in control of the law, people who are related to law enforcement in any way, shape, or form. This is taking titles to their vehicles. This is repossession. This is retribution, I'm hearing. This is retribution. And this retribution is coming from ancestors that are beyond the veil, ancestors that are beyond the laws of this dimension, beyond the laws of this realm. This is the all-seeing eye. This justice is coming down from the Creator. This is, y'all hear that siren? This is bringing justice to the children that you've had on other planets, who have been kept in bondage, unable to meet you in this realm. This long-standing curse has been reversed. So any blockages that you've experienced with connecting to your cosmic family, connecting to family in general, honestly, but the focus is on connecting with the help that you have outside of the 3D. This is 444 on the clock when I said that. This is bringing justice to the planets that have been destroyed because of these people portraying themselves as emperors. The reason that these people had to fly or fly away from their planets in such a hurry is because they had people after them. They've been trying to chase you, not realizing or maybe forgetting that was a part of the dimension that they suffered when they decided to be birthed into this realm, was that they forgot that there are people chasing them. There are entities and beings chasing them from prior lifetimes, from prior planets. And because of the density of this planet, they're unable to run. They have become victim to those that they've caused injustice to. This is people being cornered by their enemies. This is the people that they've been working with being brought information about who these people really are, about the way that they've been lying and manipulating those around them. This is about there's an emphasis on their words, binding up all the word spells that they've spoken over your life, spoken over your family, spoken over your finances, spoken over anything involving you. This is the gavel. This is the gavel. The gavel just sounded. And justice is being served from this moment on, 6:30 on the clock. The punishment is death. There's no outrunning it. There's no talking your way out of it. There's no protection spells. There's no prayers. There's no nothing that can keep these people from not receiving the justice that they've been running to from thousands of years. The weight of everything, it's like they're being hung not only for the things that they've done to you personally, but the things that they've done since the beginning of their existence. It's over. It's over. Time's up. Time's up. There's a full moon in Capricorn coming up in a couple days. And I'm hearing by the time the moon is full, these people will have met their demise. These people may want to look into making their final arrangements. They may want to look into how their families, if they have, will be able to go on without them. If they have any monies put aside, Knight of Swords, Ace of Cups. This is them needing to start really thinking about their last days because they're in it. These are people who need to start writing their goodbye letters. These are people who need to start apologizing for their actions, because they're going to leave a lot of people heartbroken at who they really are. They're going to leave a lot of people in shock, surprised. I'm seeing the people that they work with, people in their offices, or people that they called friends, family, even some of their children, looking at them in disgust, not finally having clarity on, sometimes you just feel that something is off with a person. This is their loved ones being brought the truth. This is them getting a clear look on what that off feeling was, why they had that off feeling, and it's coming in quick with this Knight of Swords. It's coming in quick. This may be by way of newspaper. This may be by way of word of mouth. This may be by a phone call. This may be by a message. But there's no way around it. I'm hearing there's no way around it. These people are completely bound. The contracts that they signed in the astral realms, even in this realm, and I'm hearing that it's going to be a closed casket. Their bodies, whatever's going to happen to them, they're not going to be able to have a normal service. There's something about their body that's going to be disfigured, dismembered. Sorry, this is a trigger warning, but Tlaylock is not playing around. There's these ancestors are pissed the fuck off. They're pissed the fuck off, and they're also happy because justice will finally be served. The people that they lost, their homes, their stability, their future for hundreds of thousands, for millions of years, these ancestors have waited for this justice. They've waited for this. And so when it comes to what happens to these people, they don't care. There's no remorse. There's no remorse. There's no grieving. There's no sadness. And they're bringing to light all of the young men, all of the young women who have died at the hands of the people who are supposed to protect and serve. This is people fighting for their rights. This is people really wanting to see that they are cared about. This is Black people. This is Jewish people. This is Native people. This is Irish people. This is people of all lineages, of all colors, getting justice for the wrongdoings that have been done against their bloodline, whether this is something that they've been conscious of or not. This is something that is due. It's due. And it's happening. It's happening. There's no going around it. There's no avoiding it. They're showing some of these people maybe running to confession. Some of these people may be running to a church or running to call up their pastor, running to call up their friends or someone who, their babalao, their what is this? Their deacons, their members of I'm seeing some of these people even taking trips to holy lands, to Mecca, to the Vatican. Some of these people going to ancient temples. People trying to make pilgrimages in hopes of saving themselves. It's not happening. It's not happening. They can try. I'm hearing they can try, but it's not going to be successful. From this moment on, their tongues are bound. Their tongues are bound. Everything that they do is being recorded. Everything that they do. Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands in reverse. Everything that they do is bringing them hardship. Every step forward that they try to make is only going to pull them back. It's snapping back. It's like they're attached to, it's like, it's like they're attached to a rubber band, and the further that they go, they can only go so far. The rubber band ain't breaking. It's bringing them back further. Bringing them back further. They made their decision. These people are greedy. These people are greedy. Their hearts have been weighed against the feather of truth. It's been weighed. And they failed miserably. They've been tested multiple times. They've been brought people who have given them nothing but love, and they abused it. They've been given people in their lives to help them to see themselves, to help them see that there is good in the world. They've been given these opportunities to change, and they spat in their faces. They disrespected them and treated them like shit. Some of these people were their own ancestors, their own family from previous lifetimes, from the same lifetimes that they decided to destroy these planets, that they decided to wreak havoc. These people came back 14:56 on the clock. These people were given an opportunity to do right, and they didn't. They didn't. And so this Ten of Wands, it's not gonna, there's only one way out of the contracts that they signed. There's only one way out. And that's it. There's only one way out. You've cried so many tears and have had to practice. You've had to put your patience to work. You've had to forgive. You've had to release heartbreak. You've had to end things without closure. You've had to, it's like you've gone through so much and still had to show up fully. You still had to show up fully. There may have been moments where you doubted yourself or where you didn't understand. Moments where it may have seemed too much to bear. Your ancestors have been with you through all of those steps. The moment that you decided to give it all to God was the moment that you were given a new life. You were given a new life. And you may have experienced, you have experienced a lot of blowback from that. You've experienced being outcast, being disrespected, being talked about, had the things that you loved attacked, had, the things you've worked hard for attacked. It's like you have become so used to being attacked that it's difficult for you to imagine a life without it. God is saying that you do not have to worry about ever being attacked again, because anyone who even, it's like, again, remember, they got these mental chains on. So in these chains, they're in a form that they cannot rust away. They cannot be broken. They cannot be tampered with. The more that these people, again, try to wrestle with getting out of it, try to devise a plan, the tighter that they get. You will not have to worry about any of this. You were the one who brought these energies, these people, to God to be dealt with. You were the one who did that for your family, for your bloodline. Chariot card. I ain't making this shit up. You were the one who put them in the back of the fucking truck, the back of the patrol car, and delivered them to God. And it had to be so. It had to be that way. These are people who discredited you. People who saw your love and your light and were disgusted by it, who were jealous of it, who wanted to take it, not understanding what it came with. People who are who deserve to be dragged in the street. Whatever slow burn these people are about to get, they deserve it. Real talk, they deserve it. Because they've been doing this for way too long. Way too long. Breaking the strongholds that have been sent over particular races and ethnicities of people. Breaking the strongholds that are put on people's cultures. Smashing the glass, keeping people from their ancestors. Keeping people from their ancestors. Keeping people from fully connecting with who they are. Bringing confusion to what is that? These people have tried to bring confusion to other people's words. This may be through things that you've eaten or consumed. This could be the things that you're watching, the things that you're listening to. This could even be your source of water. This is bringing clarity to your words, bringing clarity to the way that you speak, and connecting it, putting pride back into your words, being proud of yourself. These people tried to tarnish the way that you express your culture. The way that you express the gifts that God has given to you, that these ancestors have given to you. They tried to wrap it in confusion. They tried to steal the power behind it. Anything else? Your ancestors are like, we taking it from here. We got it from here. Y'all hear them sirens? Somebody getting picked up in the ambulance today. Somebody gonna be in the back of the ambulance today, I'm hearing. Catastrophes, landmines. People trying to tiptoe and sneak around and again trying to wear these false faces and masks. And all of a sudden, everything blows up. This is like, having a slow gas leak and then deciding to strike a match. Everything blows up. And you far away. You far away from it. And this high priestess energy walked away from all this bullshit, all this nonsense. You listen to your guides. You listen to your ancestors. That's why they coming through for you like this. That's why they coming through for you like this. Yeah. No more of this energy for you. They want to reach, they trying to reach this castle up here, but they ain't getting no further than this. They try to move, them bindings is getting tighter. They try to run, they gonna get chopped up trying to go through them swords. And I'm seeing the person behind the camera taking this picture. They got people watching them. Your ancestors is watching them. They got people watching them in the 3D, the 4D, the 5D, all the way up. It's people watching them all the way up to God. It's like I said, it's no running, there's no getting out of this. It's no getting out of this. So they wanted to laugh at your downfall. They wanted to laugh and mock and celebrate the spaces and areas in life where it looked like you were struggling. And you were struggling. You know what I mean? What they didn't understand, though, was that struggle, that tower, was to clean house. That was that was your ancestors kicking in the motherfucking door. That was your ancestors shattering the mirrors, breaking the glass. That was the breakthrough. And so, yeah, shit got rocky for a little bit. That's just how it goes. That's how it had to go. These people, you may already be noticing some of these people starting to suffer physical health ailments, headaches. I'm seeing bloody gums. Impotence, heart disease, nosebleeds. I'm hearing pancreatitis, appendicitis, emergency surgeries. This is for men and women. I really would like to hope that the people who did this do not have children. I really want to hope that. I really want to hope that these people were smart enough to consider the fact that their children were put in harm's way the moment that they decided to make some of these decisions. Whether this be actual children, whether this be godchildren, whether this be children that they interact with on a regular basis. This could be small children in their family. This is not limited to their immediate surroundings. This justice is going to all the people that they're connected to. Anybody that's connected to them. The grace I'm hearing God say is that God may give time for those people who are not who have been under illusions for so long. There may be grace given to them to give them time to get away, to give them time to actually wake up. Again, these people's hearts are going to be weighed as well. So there's no fooling your ancestors. There's no fooling God. They're not, Tlaylock is not looking at the physical body when it comes to purity. So they can pretend to be nice. They can pretend that everything is okay. They can pretend all that they want. They can pretend that they're innocent. They can, justice is way beyond that. The justice is way beyond the physical material realms. Their heart, their soul is what determines their punishment. And again, that's why it's so severe. That's why it has to be so severe. It's just because of that. So, this is you in the Six of Wands energy. Being redeemed. It's like your name has been cleared. There's a wave that preceded you that washed away all of the misinterpretation, the gossip, the lies that have been surrounding you and making things more difficult. This was also Tlaylock giving the go-ahead for for the veil around you to be removed, for people to really be able to see, feel, experience, and know without a doubt that you are in God's army, that you are a gift from the Most High. Anything else? All right. And I'm hearing that's a wrap. That's a wrap. Until next time, y'all. Peace.